nonprofit gives all year round. And for families diagnosed with cancer, they are a true blessing. Dennis Owens, live in New Cumberland at the headquarters of Vickie's Angel Walk with more on their mission. Good afternoon to you, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. I'm at a very special table here in New Cumberland at Vickie's Angel Foundation. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, this is a table around which a number of folks sit, and they get phone calls from people in 9 counties in our viewing area that have been just diagnosed with cancer and are struggling to pay the bills. That's what Vickie's Angel Foundation is all about. The guy who started it, Mickey Minnick, longtime former football coach, and you've redirected your energies. How great is the need?
The need is very great because there's so many families now that have cancer. The hard part is to find finances to pay the bills. What they worry about most of is their mortgage or rent payment.
So the bottom line is you're helping them pay bills. You're not necessarily looking for the cure to cancer. Other people are doing that. Right. You're helping the individuals who are diagnosed with it deal with their everyday realities.
That is correct. They have to be in active treatment in our 9 counties. And if they call us, say today, we'll say, look, we'll do our best. We'll check to make sure we have everything we need. We'll try to call them next week. Because when you have that and you're worried about losing your home, losing your car, have no food to eat, the need is so serious.
Well, the need was great for Christina Green. About a year ago, you called here. You're from York County. Tell us your experience.
So my experience with Vickie's Angels was phenomenal. You don't ever think that you're going to need some kind of assistance like this until you do. It's very stressful when you're going through active treatment and then you realize you can't pay your bills. And when I reached out to them and they were able to help me pay my mortgage, it was literally a saving grace for me.
So you're a big endorser of this organization.
Absolutely. You know, I would recommend it to anybody who has cancer. You pray that you don't get cancer, but when you do, it's nice to know that there's somebody that's helping me and not the other organizations that, like you said, that are looking for the treatments.
Which is also important, no
Very
question about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for sharing your story. And by the way, Giving Tuesday was last Tuesday, but if you're looking for a great charity to help out, they have a lot of fundraisers. You did a turkey trot just most recently on Thanksgiving Day. That's very popular. A couple thousand people, I think, were at that.
We had 2,800 people there. What a great event.
And over the 20-some years, you've raised $5 million.
Correct. I think from the turkey trot, Mary Linda and Brad run that. We've done over $400,000 just with the turkey trot.
Very good. Are you still running it?
I'm the leg man. I just do what is the
And
day.
if people are interested in helping out, the website's what?
VickiesAngelFoundation.org. Give us a buzz. At the same time, we'd love if you have some event, raise money. We could benefit every dollar we go to a family.
We have that link to on our website, abc27.com. It also has applications should you or someone you know be diagnosed with cancer and find yourself in a situation where you need some help. James, that is a story from here. I do want to note one thing. Every dollar in all these fundraisers, I know I MC the walk in October, the turkey trot, he's got dances, he's got like 90 fundraisers a year. Every dollar raised in those fundraisers goes to the cause. The overhead is paid for by separate folks, separate donors. So all the money, if you donate to one of his events, 100 pennies on the dollar, go to the actual cause of helping families like the one you just heard from. James, that's the story in New Cumberland. Let's send it back to you.
I mean, just a wonderful organization, Dennis. I mean, just last week, we talked about the turkey trot on Thanksgiving, and we do that year after year in New Cumberland. But to actually see from you there about how that money actually helps people with cancer, what it actually does, I just think it's so important.
I like to say, too, very important, because when you get that diagnosis, and frankly, you're probably in shock when you get that diagnosis, right? And you have to deal with your health, but then adding stress when you're in that kind of a physical situation, the stress of, do I have to pay my car payment? Do I have to pay my mortgage? Do I have to pay my light bill? Which you do. That can't help. So having somebody lift a little bit of that burden is really the reason this organization exists.
Absolutely. Dennis Owens. You tell Mickey that I said hello. It's great to see him out there still doing this after all these years.
Crummell says hello to you.
Hello, James.
Thank you so much, Dennis. We really appreciate it.
Take advantage of everything AARP has to offer right now.